armor with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Canes will platoon the weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So North Carolina's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Floats it out in space. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away as there's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. They get him stuck, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Try the run. And he kicks it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. How in the world did he miss that? They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
And the Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Coffee. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great play on the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. They need a few more chain links to move the stakes. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The quick out. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Okay, ready?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Cricket.
Quarterback keeps it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Caves send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns when he gets around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. That's caught. It's Coffee. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. He pushes his way down to the board as they get closer and closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get. Let the running back figure it out.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. decent concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Grab through the middle, and Skilz. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Canes will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. The give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A designed run for the quarterback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fights off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity. opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Cobra.
Pulls and fires complete right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, UNC! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and got to be happy about that after missing a pair. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Blue Raiders have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Heaves it deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Canes want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there at Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. You found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. This time on target. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll roll. Makes the grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
33, Miami, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Here's the handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt team able to smack it into the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Gilbert. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice.
There he goes. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Miami. Oh,
was short, and he did the rest of the work.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Ball State.
Give to the back.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hand off from the gun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the move. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Get there, get there.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. A run from the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Nice move there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's picked off. That's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. in the final period.
Cricket.
The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
On the double.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Can. Ready.
Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. It's Coffee. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Got to first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 and 2nd and 14. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Look out. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And it'll be a touchback ball whipped around to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
42 Spider. 4-2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Creates a little space.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down. It's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw. So not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
They'll try the right side.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Unloads to the right out. He's there to make the stop and not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Fires it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Big guy tries to barrel in. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. But way too little, way too late. They still count for seconds. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their head.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He leaves it with his back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Blue Raiders have clawed their way to this lead. They say the best teams in football treat road games like business trips, and this group is on the verge of closing this deal. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Middle Tennessee. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Hauls it in. They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. throwing right now, so we can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Finds a spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pick up on that one. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. I'm sorry, you are unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous one. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
54, Miami, 28.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it again. Bring it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They're going to run it to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offensive has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.